Weezy.
Hey everybody, welcome back as we return with another movie. Guys, I hope you're ready. I know I am. We're starting Mission Impossible today. I'm hoping to get through Mission Impossible 1 and 2 today and starting some other stuff. I think it's going to be really, really fun. Um, so please don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Sorry. And don't forget to leave a comment. While we're here, hit the button. Hit the button right now. Subscribe, notification, boom. And then you're ready. And then the next time I'm doing anything, you'll get that notification quick. Quick as quick. So anyway, if you want to help support the channel beyond that, you can join any one of the memberships, which will get you early access, and it'll get you a whole bunch of really fun perks, including shoutouts and decision making perks on what we get to see next or what games I play or whichever. It's going to be a really fun time as we try to build our monstrous family bigger than it's ever been before. We're getting up there slowly, but the crawl is still progress, right? So let's get into this. Mission Impossible 1. Boo 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 boo. Do 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 do. Boom. And sorry while I just quickly update my game. I know you guys have been really curious about what I'm doing, and I'm just playing Marvel Contest of Champions. I'm a big fan of their game, and I've been playing it for nearly 11 years. 11 this year will be the number. It'll be the big 1-1. Which, hey, Marvel, if you want to sponsor me, Contest of Champions, I'm calling it now. That call would be crazy. I'm telling you right now, I would actually lose it.
Come on, she's been at it too long.
Emilio Estevez. Ooh. Ooh, damn.
Now, give us the name. За друзей.
Oh. Oh, snap. They killed him. He's dead.
Get rid of that scum.
Ooh.
Did we get it?
I'm hoping you did. Ooh. Bum, 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 bum. Ooh, I forgot this intro. This looks crazy. Doritos over here.
Would you like to watch a movie, Mr. Rosen?
No, thank you.
Would you like to watch a movie, Mr. Phelps?
I prefer the theater.
Would you consider the cinema of the Ukraine?
Perhaps you'll choose one for me. Thank you.
Oh.
Good morning, Mr. Phelps. The man you're looking at is Alexander Golitsyn, attaché at our embassy in Prague. He is also a traitor. He has stolen one half of a CIA knock list, a record of all our deep cover agents working in Eastern Europe. For security reasons, the knock list is divided in two. The portion that Golitsyn already has contains code names, but this half is useless without its mate, which matches the code names with their true names. It is this half which Golitsyn plans to steal from the embassy during a reception tomorrow night. Your mission, Jim, should you choose to accept it, is to obtain photographic proof of the theft, shadow Golitsyn to his buyer, and apprehend them both. I've already dispatched a team selected from your usual group. Sarah Davies is already undercover. Jack Harmon can hack into any security system. Hannah Williams will handle surveillance. Your wife, Claire, will cover transport. And Ethan Hunt will be your point man, as usual. He is now in Kiev and will rendezvous in Prague at a safe house of your choosing. As always, should you or any member of your IM force be caught or killed, the Secretary will disavow all knowledge of your actions.
Huh.
This tape will self-destruct in 5 seconds. Good luck, Jim.
Damn.
Very straightforward objective. We photograph Golitsyn stealing the knock list, follow him to his buyer, apprehend both of them. Now, here's the plot. Ethan, you're going into the embassy in character during a party. Hide in plain sight, highest possible profile. Are you game?
Wouldn't have it any other way.
Sarah, you're at the party already. As the embassy's Washington visitor liaison, make contact with Ethan. You'll run the game together.
I have nothing to wear.
Well, I'm sure you'll work it out. You'll mark Golitsyn, hand him off to Hannah. Hannah, you'll have him for the duration of the interior. Find yourself a perch and stay on him.
No problem.
Jack.
Yeah.
Fingerprint security. There's access through the elevator shaft here.
So I guess I'm not wearing my tux.
Open, close, get out. Zero residual presence. Claire, you'll cover outside in the vehicle. Hannah will join you as Golitsyn goes exterior. You two stay on him from there.
Okay.
Anything goes wrong, I call abort. Everybody walk away immediately. Regroup here at 4 a.m. That's 0400. Any questions?
Yeah. Can we get a cappuccino machine in here? Because I don't know what you call this.
I call it cruel and unusual.
I made that coffee.
Exactly. Is it possible it's even worse than the sludge you made in that barn in Kiev?
Thank you.
Hey, take it easy on my wife's coffee, will you?
Oh, we missed you in Kiev, Jim.
Missed you too, Ethan.
Are you off on one of your cushy recruiting assignments again?
Hey, where'd they put you up this time? The plaza?
Drake Hotel, Chicago.
Oh, punishing. 24-hour room service.
chauffeured cars.
Bad expense account.
He's getting soft in his old age.
Yeah, he is. Look at him.
Okay, listen. If that list gets out into the open, The names of our agents in every country in Eastern Europe will be up for grabs to the highest bidders. Third world terrorists, arms dealers, drug lords, any and everybody who'd love to get rid of long-term coverts like us. If they're exposed, they'll be executed. So, I'll run the whole show from the crow's nest here. Everyone knows their roles. Let's punch out the details.
There's a camera built right into the bridge. Whatever you see, it sees, and then it transmits it back here. See? Can you hear me?
Of course I can hear you.
No, in your, oh, you need an earpiece.
Huh.
You have lovely eyes. Can you hear me now?
Loud and clear.
If he has a car waiting and he rolls, you stay with him no matter what. You should take the afternoon to drive the streets around this little quarter. They're confusing as hell.
What do you think I've been doing all morning?
We're using Waltzer?
He's our guy.
Isn't he chairing the armed services hearing?
Not this week. This week he's fly fishing at the Ouderard Slough in County Kildare with one of our best Irish guides.
Yeah, and he won't be back anytime soon.
Irrelevant at best, or unconstitutional at worst.
With all due respect, Senator, it sounds as if you want to lead the kind of charge that Senator Frank Church led in the 1970s, and in
Now,
the
Senator
process
Frank
destroy the intelligence capability of this
John.
country.
Now, I want to know who these people are and how they're spending our taxpayers' money. We were living in a democracy the last time I checked.
Stick of gum, right?
No.
No. Red light, green light. You come up against a lock you can't pick, you mash them together. Hasta lasagna, don't get any on you. You'll have about 5 seconds. Just don't chew it.
Hasta lasagna, don't get any on ya. That's a line, apparently. Emilio.
Ethan, Jack's inside. Let's go.
How do you do, Senator? I'm Rand Houseman, the ambassador's aide. Oh, Mr. Howard. How was the opera?
It was boring.
Let me see if I can steer you through this reception line. How do you do, sir? His wife, Mrs. Reed. Mrs. Reed.
Windows open by 2300.
Peter Brandel, the mayor of Prague.
How do you do, sir?
And Mrs. Brandel.
I bet you don't remember me, do you?
Well, of course I do. How are you, Miss Norman?
He's in pocket on the stairway.
Mr. Golitsyn, nice to see you.
Hannah.
Pull the shade.
I was gonna say, did it actually get darker?
Sarah marked the package. Go to 2.
I'm going to introduce you to
Your
Mr.
advance
Yaroslav
team mentioned that you'd like a tour of the facility, so I've gone ahead and set one up. Excuse me.
Sir?
This way? Thank you.
Not gonna lie, that was pretty smooth.
Oh, great.
Which leads to the denied area, which is the only limited access area in the whole facility.
Governor's in position now.
a marine guard and video surveillance and there's places. Excuse me, I'm sorry. No, it's in here somewhere.
Now, Sergeant, why are you not in your uniform this evening?
We've been ordered to wear civilian clothes this evening, sir. Be right back.
Tell me, Senator, do you not have someone on your staff named Jack?
Jack. We did have a Jack.
An unreliable fellow, as I recall, constantly late.
And behind in his work. We're forced to tie him behind one of my best stallions
And drag him around.
my barn for a few days.
Relax your crap, Foghorn. I'm working on it.
Sorry, sir. Thank you. Have a nice evening.
When it was to be expected that there would be long delays using any kind of computer system. The good old days. That's a lie. High-speed internet is a must. Come on.
That date with Sarah is definitely off. Fire.
He's heading to the denied area.
Get moving, Ethan. He's rolling to you.
Jack? Jack, we're in position here.
Jack. I didn't touch it.
What about my coat? I'm gonna freeze.
Jack, open the doors.
He's in the box, Ethan. He's in the box.
Okay.
Taking Glitzen's exit. Open these doors.
I don't have it.
I'm opening the doors. Go under.
Go.
Wow. You got so lucky.
He's got it.
All right.
Saved your ass again, Jack.
Give me a break, Pops.
Such a nice ass. And a lonely ass.
Transport, 5 minutes.
Yes, indeed.
Jack, we're in position. Open the doors and let the package roll.
Roger that. Opening doors now.
Stairway, you're wrapped?
Go to transport.
Let's go.
Hey,
Uh-oh.
Jack, what are you doing?
I'm not doing anything.
Jack, you might want to get out of there, buddy.
I don't have control, Jack.
Oh, then I got a problem.
Cut the power. Cut the power, Jack.
Come on, Jack.
Cut the power. Jack. Jack.
They got to hear that? No. Emilio.
Jack, you copy? Jack?
Man down, Ethan.
Man down.
Oh my gosh. That's a horrible way to go.
Stay where you are. I'm coming to you.
The package is out in the open.
Jim? He's in the open.
En route.
Oh. Dude, do not fall into the water. That's gonna be really horrible for you.
Jimmy's in the open. Jim, the package is in the open.
I've got a shadow.
Can you lose him?
No. Abort.
Ethan, he's out of pocket.
What do you do?
I can't do that.
We're being ambushed, Ethan. Abort, that's an order.
Negative. Galitzin is on the move.
No, damn it, no! I said abort!
Walk. Walk, buddy.
Sarah, eye on the package. Jim, I'm coming to you.
Jim gave it a ball. We should walk away.
No, we are going to recover that disc. You understand me?
Ah.
Now go.
Hope so. I hope it works in your favor, bro. Because if it don't, you could get a lot of people killed.
Where are you?
About 200 yards from the bridge.
They're covering this frequency.
Cut all radio communication.
Repeat. Cut all radio communication.
Oh, snap. What? What? Damn, son.
Sarah, abort. Repeat, abort. Abort! Do you read me? Sarah? God.
No way. Everybody is dying. Run, dude, run. Hey, get out of here.
Central Europe unsecured.
Designator.
Bravo, Echo 1-1.
Switching.
This is Kittredge.
Go secure.
Okay, go ahead.
This is Ethan Hunt. They're dead.
Wait, who's dead?
My team! My team is dead!
Jesus.
Galitzin's gone. They knew we were coming, man. They knew we were coming, and the disc is gone.
Are you intact?
The disc is gone. Do you read me? The list is in the open!
Listen, I read you. Let's just bring you in safely, then we'll worry about that, okay? Were you followed?
I don't think so. I don't
Think. Be sure. Are you clean? Okay, location green, 1 hour. I'll be there myself.
You're in Prague?
1 hour.
I can't tell you how sorry I am. I know how much Jim in particular meant to you, Ethan, personally as well as professionally.
Yeah.
It's a passport, visa, usual drill. We'll work the exfiltration through Canada, debrief you at Langley, throw the Prague police a bone or two, you know, toss them a few suspects. You follow me?
Yeah, I follow.
Think we've lost enough agents for one night.
You mean I've lost enough agents for one night?
You seem hell-bent on blaming yourself, Ethan.
Who else is left?
Yeah. See your point.
Why was there another team?
What?
agents at the embassy tonight.
I don't quite follow you.
Let's see if you can follow me around the room. The drunk Russians on the embankment at 7, 8 o'clock. The couple waltzing around me at the embassy at 9 and 11. The waiter standing behind Hannah at the top of the stairs. Bow tie, 12 o'clock. The other IMF team. You're worried about me. Why?
Well, for a little over 2 years, we've been spotting serious blowback in IMF operations. We have a penetration. The other day, we decoded a message on the internet from a Czech we know as Max.
The arms dealer.
That's right. Max, it seems, has two unique gifts, a capacity for anonymity and for corrupting susceptible agents. This time, he'd gotten to someone on the inside. He'd gotten himself in a position to buy our knock list. Operation he referred to as Job 314, the job he thought Galitzin was doing tonight.
But the list Glitz stole was a decoy.
That's correct. The actual list is secure at Langley. Galitzin was a lightning rod. He was one of ours.
This whole operation was a mole hunt.
Dude. The mole hunt.
This whole operation was a mole hunt.
Yeah. The mole's deep inside. And like you said, you survived. I'll show you something, Ethan. Since your father's death, your family's farm has been in receivership. Now, suddenly, they're flush with over 120 grand in the bank. Your father's illness was supposed to have wiped out that bank account. Dying slowly in America, after all, can be a very expensive proposition.
Get the hell out of here.
Why don't we quietly get out of here onto a plane? I can understand you're very upset.
Kittredge, you've never seen me very upset.
Oh.
Enough is enough. You have bribed, cajoled, and killed, and you have done it using loyalties on the inside. You want to shake hands with the devil, that's fine with me. I just want to make sure that you do it in hell.
Oh, damn. He didn't even try to say you have the wrong guy. Go, Ethan, go! Look at young Tom Cruise run fast as lightning. Damn, gotta make sure the room's covered. Ooh. He's got his IDs, his passports. Damn, son.
The other day, we decoded a message on the internet from a Czech we know as Max. He'd gotten himself in a position to buy our knock list, operation he referred to as Job 314.
Are we sure it's Job and not Job?
Job 3:14.
Yo, what's up? I know my Bible, sort of. I had to try a bunch of these? Bro. Oh my god.
What are you doing?
There's no way.
I needed you, Ethan. I needed you. On the bridge. But you weren't there.
There's no way.
Ethan. Ethan.
Ethan?
Ooh!
Move. Ethan. Ethan, it's okay. Just calm down. It's Claire. It's okay.
You were in the car.
No, I wasn't. I heard on the radio.
Shut up! I saw you. You were in the car.
No, I got out of the car. I ran to the bridge. He said someone was just...
Don't give me that. I was on the bridge. There was nobody on the bridge.
What happened to Jim?
Wake up, Claire! Jim's dead! They're dead! They're all dead! Who sent you for me?
Jim's dead.
Who sent you here? Take off your coat. Where were you? Huh? Where were you?
I walked away. He said a boy. I just...
That was 4 hours ago. Who sent you?
They sent you for me. Stay.
They sent you. Who sent you? Who sent you?
No one sent me. No one sent me. We were supposed to be back here at 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock if we're bored. We don't return here until 4 o'clock. Oh, 400, 4 a.m. 4 o'clock if 4 o'clock. If we're bored.
I mean, that's true. That's bro. What is going on here? It seemed a little too intimate.
I've been disavowed. They actually think I killed Jim and everyone else.
Well,
Somehow $100,000 finds its way into my parents' bank account. Kittredge assumes I'm the mole they've been tracing, and I've been in the employ of an arms dealer, Max, for the last 2 years. To get him on our knock list.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna get it for him.
Ethan, you're not making any sense.
Whoever the mole is, I think goes by the name of Job. I can't find him, but if he knows I have the knock list, he'll find me.
I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna talk to Kittredge myself, and I'm gonna tell him you had nothing to do with this.
Claire, if you're not dead, he's gonna assume you're with me.
oh, one of them got answered.
The message is for Job.
That's right. I'm going to answer it.
Oh. Max made a deal with you?
I deliver the knock list. Max delivers Job.
We've got 75 rounds for your Beretta, but only 20 for the 6 hour. 1 pair of visco glasses with monitor. Plenty of passports and... Well, you said it yourself. If I'm not dead, I'm with you.
Are you sure about this?
Jim was my husband. I want to get the son of a bitch who did this.
We're gonna need some help. We don't have a lot of time, so they're gonna have to be local.
What kind of help?
Simple game. 4 players. Exfil opens the pocket. CyberOps lifts the wallet.
Bank.
IMF mainframe.
Where exactly is it?
In Langley.
In Langley? The one in Virginia, Langley.
Inside CIA headquarters at Langley. Is he serious?
Always.
If we're going to Virginia, why don't we drop by Fort Knox? I can fly a helicopter right in through the lobby and set it down inside the vault. And it would be a hell of a lot easier than breaking into the goddamn CIA.
What are we downloading?
Information.
What kind?
Profitable.
Payment on delivery?
I don't know. I just don't know.
I'll
This doesn't sound like the Luther stickle I heard of.
What did they used to call you? The Net Ranger? Phineas Freak? The only man alive who actually hacked NATO GhostCom.
There was never any physical evidence that I had anything to do with that. That exceptional piece of work.
You don't know what you're missing. This is the Mount Everest of hacks.
You're all kidding yourselves. Even with top-of-the-line crypto, Frey access, Stu 3s.
Trigger can get it, right?
May take a little time.
What the hell do you mean a little time? That's not what Claire tells me about you.
Thinking machine laptops. I'm talking about the 686 prototypes with the artificial intelligence risk chip.
24 hours.
And, I get to keep the equipment when we're done.
Luther, I guess you're all out of excuses.
Look, I just can't hack my way inside. See, there's no modem access to the mainframe. It's in what we call the standalone, which means I'd have to be physically at the terminal.
Relax, Luther. It's much worse than you think. The terminal is in a black vault lockdown. The only person allowed in the room has to pass through a series of security checks.
William Donlow.
The first is a voice print identification and a 6-digit access code. This only gets him into the outer room. Next, he has to pass a retinal scan. And finally, the intrusion countermeasures are only deactivated by a double electronic keycard, which we won't have. Now, inside the Black Vault, there are 3 systems operating whenever the technician is out of the room. The first is sound sensitive. Anything above a whisper sets it off. The second system detects any increase in temperature. Even the body heat of an unauthorized person in the room will trigger it if the temperature rises just a single degree. Now that temperature is controlled by the air conditioning coming in through an overhead duct 30 feet above the floor. That vent is guarded by a laser net. The third system is on the floor and is pressure sensitive. The slightest increase in weight will trigger the alarm. And any one of these systems, if set off, will activate an automatic lockdown. Now, believe me when I tell you, gentlemen, all 3 systems are state-of-the-art.
And you really think we can do this?
We're going to do it.
Up alarms in Sector 3, 7, and 12.
Yeah, that's what I've got too. What sector is the air conditioning? 21, but there's no alarm in Sector 21. So I gotta get in there and shut it down. I'm sorry, but nobody gets into any sector where an alarm hasn't gone off. Oh, you want to blow the fire to this whole building? Look, no one goes into any sector where the alarm hasn't gone off, and it hasn't gone off in 21. Wait. It's gone off. Let's go.
Let's move.
Unusual that it's just 3, but okay.
Can I get you anything?
No, thank you.
21's through here.
He's recruiting. For what purpose?
Survival.
too short-sighted. This guy initiates. He's proactive. The question is, what does he want? Where does he need to get it? And Barnes, what the hell's that noise?
Fire alarm, Gene.
Do we have to evacuate?
Woo.
He's in the bathroom.
Now you just need to keep him there for a while. Just a little while.
Holy Mother of God. The knock list.
Oh shit. Oh dude, no. No, 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 no. Oh no. Oh my god. guys are so lucky. Well, I mean, I know they premeditated him getting sick, but like, holy cow. You better catch it, buddy. You better catch it. Start getting them up there.
He's at the vault. Four yellows. One red.
Yo, even I'm stressed out right now. Like, oh.
Get moving. Toast. Toast.
Merci.
Yo. Oh my freaking yo.
Oh my God.
Yeah. It's for you.
Kittredge.
Yeah, you want to pull that bullshit again, buddy?
You and I know about this. That's where it stops. You understand? It never happened.
What about him?
I want him manning a radar tower in Alaska by the end of the day. Just mail him his clothes.
Damn, son. I mean, it's not necessarily his fault.
You contacting your buyer? Ethan. 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 Oh, excuse me, Mr. Hunt. You're not going to any meeting without me.
My contact is extremely shy.
I don't think you're in any position to give orders. Do you? Not why I'm holding this?
Krieger.
They're good.
Don't you mean this?
That's not the least.
Well, what's the matter? You've never seen this trick?
Yeah. Oh no.
Where'd it go?
Way to make a man lose his confidence so quickly.
What?
You... No?
Oh, come on.
But not too far. I know what you're thinking, Krieger. You're thinking back in the computer room. I was up here. He was down there. Yes, and he was. He was carrying 2 discs. It's so hard to keep track of these things.
Where is it?
Do you actually think I'd let you have the knock list?
Try any sleight of hand with my money, I'll cut your throat.
Dude, you wanted to play games and try to backstab. It's a Drake Hotel Bible. Wait a minute, but
You're off on one of your cushy recruiting assignments again?
how is
Where'd
that
they put you
possible?
This time?
The Plaza?
Drake Hotel, Chicago.
I'm so sorry. Krieger was my call. I'm sorry, Ethan.
We did what we had to do.
I'm going to try and get some sleep.
Oh, snap. This might be an entire setup. And I think he just realized that. Oh boy. I mean, it's that or the setup is the setup on the setup. Right?
Krieger did have the knock list?
Now I want you to hold on to it.
What makes you trust me?
Because if you knew what you were getting into, you never would have done it.
Damn.
I'm not going to let this get out in the open.
Exactly. It's your job tomorrow on the train. Don't let this knock list get out in the open. What is the range of this thing?
It's hard to tell. I'm gonna have to be close.
Ethan, I need to talk to you.
Federal agents claim to have found the brains behind an international drugs ring. The operation was masterminded by Margaret Ethan Hunt and her brother-in-law Donald Hunt. They were arrested this morning by drug
No, you did not go after his family.
designed to expose the illegal manufacture of the drug methcathinone, known as cat.
I'm afraid what we have here is a case of a naive and lonely widow.
Now you want to see him mad. Now you want to see him mad? Is it worth it? Was it worth doing that? like an innocent American family.
I see you've been out visiting the folks.
It's Hunt. What do you need for a pinpoint? We've been watching a little TV, have you?
Hauling Mom off to jail in shackles was an especially nice touch.
He's in England. Get MI5. Ethan, I want to assure you that my first order of business after you come in is to have these ridiculous charges against your family dropped and eliminated completely from their files. Now, if you come in now, we can play down the charges against you as well.
Can I ask you something, Kittredge?
Certainly, Ethan.
If you're dealing with someone who's crushed, stabbed, shot, and detonated 5 members of his own IMF team, how devastated do you think you're gonna make him by marching Ma and Uncle Donald down to the county courthouse?
I don't know, Ethan. Why don't you tell me?
Austin.
Yep.
We needed 3 more seconds.
He wanted us to know he was in London.
Oh, snap, son.
You're a hard man to catch up with.
He's like, he's real.
Okay, I managed to drag myself back to the safe house. Must have just missed you. Anyway, I checked our aliases.
And that's when you picked us up in the States.
But you left before I could get there, and I could check just so many places.
Smaller countries don't computerize customs records.
So I watched Europe. Once you turned up in England, it was easy.
You know I like the rentals at Liverpool Street.
Hey, I showed them to you.
I remember.
Oops.
Please, I'm kidding you. Doctor's gotta look at that. You can't sit up straight.
I can sit up straight. I just can't sit up straight very well. Sit down. Sit down. It's not important. Ethan. I saw who shot me. I saw them all. It was Kittredge.
Yeah, of course. I knew.
Kittredge, Ethan.
Kittredge is them all. Oh my God, of course, you're right. He was at the embassy that night. First he took out Jack at the elevator.
Which is actually you.
He shot you on the bridge.
Ooh. Which is actually you shooting yourself. Because you're a good enough spy to know where to hit without damaging yourself too badly. Yeah, keep your head up so you can't see properly until you look down and see blood. Yeah, of course.
Ethan.
But Ethan's not stupid. He knows what's really going on. He has to.
He must have had backup take out Galitzin and Sarah at the vets.
Oh, snap. Oh! Ethan's had this whole... Bro.
How did he do, Hannah?
Yo, he knew what was going on forever ago. Betrayal. Betrayal on all sides. Claire took care of Hannah. He took care of himself. They got the Frenchman to take care of...
No, he could have done Hannah himself.
What? Dude. just to make sure this all goes through. Oh god. Sorry, one moment. I gotta let this Okay, we're back.
Why, Jim? Why?
When you think about it, Ethan, it was inevitable. No more Cold War. No more secrets you keep from everyone but yourself. Operations you answer to no one but yourself. And then one day, you wake up, the President of the United States is running the country without your permission. The son of a bitch, how dare he? And you realize it's over. You're an obsolete piece of hardware not worth upgrading. You got a lousy marriage and 62 grand a year. Kittredge will go after the no-good son of a bitch big time.
That's crazy.
We won't have to. He'll come after us.
What's gonna make him do that?
What he didn't get in Prague. The knock list.
Whoa. Jesus, Ethan. Good for you.
A meeting tomorrow in the TGV en route to Paris.
Tight security, no guns. Real plus.
If I supposedly deliver the knock list to Max, Max has agreed to deliver Job to me. I'll have Claire and Luther Stickle with me on the train. Krieger is going to have helicopter transport waiting in Paris. Jim?
I was in a cafe waiting for you, Ethan. And there she was. Standing in the rain, alive and beautiful, thinking I'm dead and gone. God knows what she's had to do to forget me, to keep going, get the job done. She can't know about me, Ethan. No one can. Not till this is over.
You're probably right.
There's too much at stake.
Once we leave the safe house, Jim, you get in there and crash. I'll call you from Paris.
You got it.
Ooh, 315 over 314. Okay.
What happened?
Sent a message to Max. We're on for tomorrow.
Come here.
Again, that's too intimate. It's so weird.
Sir? What's this? Incoming, sir, for you. X-rays clean, electronics, and no explosives. Jean? How long to the London terminus? 20, 25 minutes. You've got 10 minutes. Move!
him.
This was not what we discussed.
My apologies, Max. Couldn't be helped. There's a piece of black cloth under your seat. Tear it away, you'll find the disc.
Dear boy. I hope this doesn't preclude a meeting in private.
Not as long as you tell me where the money is.
The mere possibility is worth 10 million. Baggage car wreck, 3. Silver briefcase combination, 314.
What about Joe?
Wouldn't worry about him when you get the money. He'll find you. What's the matter?
It's not transmitting.
Try it again. Damn it, I've got to get this through before we hit the channel. What's the problem?
Connection denied.
I can see that. Did you check the batteries?
I always check the batteries.
Don't you give me that. Run it through from the top.
This is bullshit. We don't even know what Max looks like.
Look, we don't need to know. If he's got that list, he's gonna want to check it, and that means laptops.
Excuse me, sir. Your telephone?
Hello? Hello? I can't hear anything.
Is everything all right, sir?
It's just the battery is gone.
It's working.
Oh. Damn.
He's in the baggage car.
Ethan, Kittredge is on the train.
I'm right behind you. The money's in the baggage car. I'll meet you there.
Oh, snap the Rooney.
Barnes?
Looking suspicious. Looking hella suspicious.
Ethan's right behind me.
Is he?
Listen, Jim. Is it such a good idea to kill him? Kittredge is here. We take the money. Ethan takes the blame. No one else has seen you alive. No one will believe him.
Isn't it interesting that he's all quiet right now?
Of course, I'm Very sorry to hear you say that, Claire.
Ethan.
Yes. Ethan Hunt, darling. You remember him, don't you?
You knew about Jim.
Of course. Just exactly when he knew is something of a question. Mind telling me, Ethan? Before or after I showed up in London?
Before London.
Ooh.
But after you took the Bible from the Drake Hotel in Chicago.
They stabbed it, didn't they? Those damn Gideons.
Ethan, if you knew about Jim, why?
Why the masquerade? Why take the risk? Well, Claire, you've asked the question. And you are the answer.
I knew about Jim.
But he didn't know about you. In all fairness, Ethan, Claire was never convinced her charms would work on you. But I was supremely confident, having tasted the goods.
Damn, that's crazy.
Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife, Ethan.
Let's just get the money and get out of here.
Yes, let's get the money.
Oh.
Ethan. The money.
Give her the money.
You've earned it.
Damn. Damn.
All 10 million.
No, Claire was wrong about one thing, Jim.
Oh? What's that?
Good morning, Mr. Phelps.
I'm not the only one who's seen you alive.
Ooh.
You bitch.
It's over, Jim.
What are you gonna do? Yeah. Yeah.
Don't, Jim.
Don't, Jim.
Damn. Oh. Yo. $10 million. He's like, I could buy myself a new wife. I don't need you. What is that one? Oh! That's a lot. There's no way. Where did he get a helicopter from? That's terrifying.
Don't! He'll crash into us! Accelerate! Accelerate!
Oh boy. Can he do it? Can he make it? Ooh.
Red light! Green light!
Oh. What's funny is, isn't there a whole train conductor who's like watching him, or just watched him do that whole thing? Yep, I was just gonna say, yep. There's a whole guy that just watched him go through that whole thing.
I think this is what you're looking for.
Hello, Max.
My lawyers are going to have a field day with this. Entrapment, jurisdictional conflict.
Maybe we'll just leave the courts out of this one.
I'm sure we can find something I have that you need.
In a freak accident, a helicopter lost altitude, veered into a tunnel, and collided with a high-speed train on its way from London to Paris. The pilot was killed, but no one on the train was hurt. Authorities are attributing the accident to instrument failure.
Reach your folks. How they feeling?
About what?
An apology from the Justice Department, VIP treatment, you know, the whole 9 yards.
Well, my mom was a little confused how the DEA could mistake her and Uncle Donald for a couple of dope smugglers in the Florida Keys.
Cheers.
To you, Luther. Being off the disavowed list.
Hey, I'm the flavor of the month. Why don't you come back with me?
I just don't know why I'd be doing it. Gotta go catch my flight. So how's it feel to be a solid citizen again?
Man, I don't know. I'm gonna miss being disreputable.
Luther, if it makes you feel any better, I'll always think of you that way.
Luther!
Excuse me, Mr. Hunt. Would you like to watch a movie?
No, thank you.
Would you consider the cinema of the Caribbean? Aruba, perhaps.
Oh, is that how they got him? They offered him a mission right off the jump. Okay. Okay. Well, this was Mission Impossible 1. This was, I mean, literally the start of a generation of action films that, I mean, we're yet to be done them completely, right? So, fantastic. Uh, okay, I gotta say something just about the end here, because really and truly, I love that just as he's like, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna stay a part of the agency, because I have no idea why, like, I would stay and what it would mean for me, and immediately they're like, well, how about a new mission? Aruba? How does this sound? So this was 1996. This is a 7.2 out of 10. 7.2 out of 10. Wow, that's actually, yeah. Let's see. I'm so curious about some of the stuff of this movie because, from what I understand, there was a lot of stuff going on for it. It was nominated for a lot. It won the BMI Film Music Award by Danny Elfman, of course. It won a Golden Screen Award in Germany in 1996. And it was the Nova Award winner in 1997 for Most Promising Producer in Theatrical Motion Picture, Tom Cruise and Paula Wagner. Look at that. And so, from what I understand, let's see here. Who produced this? Paul Hitchcock, Tom Cruise, and J.C. Calciano. Interesting. The director was Brian De Palma, yeah. Who since, I mean, really and truly, De Palma's done a lot. So trivia! Let's get to trivia. I love trivia. While filming the famous scene where Tom Cruise drops from the ceiling and hovers inches above ground, Cruise's head kept hitting the floor until he got the idea to put coins in his shoes for balance. Oh, that's actually brilliant. The trick with the disappearing, reappearing CD that Ethan Hunt, Tom Cruise, does to fool Franz Krieger, Jean Reno, is not a camera trick or any other visual effect, but genuine sleight of hand. So Tom Cruise knows sleight of hand on top of all this other crazy stuff that he knows? Okay, that's amazing. Not only is this the only film in the franchise where Ethan Hunt doesn't fire a gun, it is the only one not to have shootouts or gunfights. That's true. This was straight, like, who done it? Paramount Pictures owned the right to the television series and had tried for years to make a movie version, but had failed to come up with a viable treatment. Tom Cruise had been a fan of the show since he was young and thought that it would be a good idea for a movie. Cruise chose Mission Impossible to be the first project of his new production company and convinced Paramount Pictures to put up $80 million for the budget. Wow. The producers cast Ving Rhames as Luther because they felt he was the opposite of what a hacker normally looks like. Well, yes and no. I mean, you look at that soul patch, and I mean, brother, that is a hacker. Reza Badi, the person responsible for directing more episodes of the original Mission Impossible television series than anyone else, was asked by the head of Paramount Pictures to be present on the set for consulting and advising. Director Brian De Palma uh, approached him and told him how much he enjoyed the original series. He also added that the movie would be nothing like the television show and that his presence on set would only result in making both of them uncomfortable. Badie thanked him for his honesty and left the set never to return. Wow! So Paramount was like, hey, we'd love for you to come consult on this. He comes there, and then Brian De Palma was like, yeah, no, honestly, this is going to make us both uncomfortable. Kind of don't want you here. Tom Cruise deferred his $20 million fee for a percentage of the box office takings and ended up earning a reported $70 million. Wow. Last motion picture from a major studio to be released for home video on Betamax for the cassette format. That's crazy. According to Martin Landau, in an earlier treatment, the original plan was to bring back the original cast of the television series just to kill them all off in the first act. Every member of the cast refused to participate. I feel that. Honestly, I got that. The scene in which the water tank explodes and Ethan Hunt escapes from the aquarium restaurant were shot at two different locations. The tank explosion and Hunt's jump through the restaurant window were shot at Paramount Studios. The portion of the scene which he is running on the street in the water behind him was actually shot in Prague's Old Town Square. Wow, that is honestly, talk about putting a film together, because you almost can't tell that they're two different. You can't tell they're two different locations for that. Yeah. Wow. Okay. The climactic train sequence took 6 weeks to film at the 007 stage at Pinewood Studios. Okay. A shot of Ethan and Claire kissing passionately is shown in the trailer in the brief excerpts of the film at the start of the movie, but doesn't feature within the movie itself, which, thank you for that, honestly. While the TGV is an electric train powered by overhead lines, no power lines are visible above. During the train scene, the TGV was instead pulled by a diesel locomotive for the reasons of the movie, making the pursuit on the roof and the helicopter flying behind it possible. Wow. Emilio Estevez appeared in a fairly lengthy uncredited role in the beginning of this movie. He has quite a few memorable lines of dialogue. Tom Cruise had previously made a similar uncredited cameo in Estevez's earlier movie, Young Guns. That's actually really cool. Jim Phelps is the only character from the original series to appear in this movie. The only MI film in this series to do the trademark mask removal scenes with entirely practical effects. That was really good. I really liked the reveal, because that just showed you how well they had really, really worked on it. So, yeah, fun movie. Fun time. Glad that we got to go through it, of course. And honestly, this is such an interesting take on filmmaking as it is when you think about some of these facts, that there is a lot of practical effect within it, that even some of the scenes the scenes are shot from one location to another location and then cut together to look like one location is brilliant. I really like the idea. I've never seen the original TV series. I actually didn't know for a very long time that this was based off a TV series. That's something I'll have to look at in my personal time, because that sounds really interesting for a 1966 show. So, who knows, right? Gosh. I can't say this is the first time I ever saw Tom Cruise in a movie, but I can say this is one of the most memorable Tom Cruise movies I've seen. Besides, like, I don't know, Vanilla Sky or Jerry Maguire. Honestly, y'all will hate me. Well, I don't think y'all will hate me for this, but legitimately, I've never seen Top Gun. I'll say it now, and I'll say it again. I'll say it 3 times. I've never seen Top Gun. I've never seen Top Gun 2. I don't know anything about Top Gun other than the fact that it has planes and Val Kilmer and Tom Cruise. That's it. That's all I know. I don't know. I've heard tons of references, Goose, Maverick, stuff like that, but I've never watched the film for any lengthy amount of time to understand anything about it. It's on the list of things that I need to watch because from what I hear, it is a cult classic. Well, I think it's just a classic in filmmaking, so that's something I'll have to sit down and watch. But anyway, in the meantime of that, in my broader sense of thinking, because I'm always a little scattered, um, I'm thinking now in my own rating system what I would give this, and I think a 7 out of 10 is a really good spot for this in particular. Really and truly, this had mystery. This had action. This had all the gadgets, the real working, the betrayal. I love the intelligence of it. I love that. Okay, actually, really fun is Ethan putting together. Like, okay, so the dude lies to him, says Kittredge is the one who's the traitor and all this stuff. But you see Ethan sitting there and putting all the information he's given together in his head and is like, so this is how he could have done it. And it could have been done like this, and it could have been done like this, and it could have been done like this. And he's like, oh shit, he's the traitor. Boom. Even up to that point where he opened up the Bible and he's looking at the stamped Bible, the Drake Hotel. And I'm like, dude, you know who did it. Which means that dude can't be dead. But, I digress. This is a really good way of working the spy theme out. I love that Kittredge was like, we basically gave these guys, we taught them how to be ghosts. We taught them how to get across borders with disguises and, information kits. And, you know, we're not going to be able to catch them. We're going to have to lure them out because of the fact that we made them these super spies, if you like. I mean, IMF, Impossible Mission Force. That it says it right there. These are the guys you send when you got the thing that's supposed to be impossible. And look, they said it was impossible to take the knock list. He proved it was easy. He proved it was so easy. A couple of guys and a chick get one dude sick and freaking reeling from the ceiling. Which beautiful scene of him coming down. Even that part where like you see the sweat hit his glasses, and then the other droplet of sweat hit it, and he just goes, catch with the hand. I was like, super smart, dude. I was like, went around this the right way. Anyway, glad I had fun watching this. I hope you guys had fun watching this. If you made it to the end here, go ahead and post the bomb emoji for that ticking catching up to the boom for the Mission Impossible theme. So, bomb emoji if you made it all the way to the end of this. You guys are great. Till next time, please don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment, and if you want to support the channel and make the Monsters family bigger than it's been, join any one of the memberships. Every little bit helps, and I'll definitely see you guys later. Take care of yourselves. Peace.